Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. And Samantha, thank you so much for joining me. I'm really excited about today's video. Today we are talking about onion juice and how it can help our hair to grow and also regrow bald patches. So onion juice has been shown through science to be a really effective treatment for alopecia, and I can testify that it worked for me early on in my journey when I lost my hair. So it also helps with scalp issues like dandruff, a greasy scalp. So it is really, really good. But what puts people off is obviously the smell. So I've been on a mission to actually find a good way to get the benefits of onion juice, but without that horrible onion smell. So a lot of people do different things. I've seen some people boil the onions and others mix the onions with vinegar, and other people just add spices to the onion juice. But I wanted something that's going to help us get the full benefits of the onion juice without compromising it in any way. And I'm happy to report that I have a recipe that's going to help us to get exactly that, but without the onion smell. So the star of the show is our onion, and I'm using this onion here, which is the white onion, but you can use any onion actually. It's okay to use any type of onion. However, when we're talking about hair growth or regrowth, the white onion is actually now been shown to be far better, far superior to the other types, and that's because it has more sulfur. And it is the sulfur in the onion which is the key ingredient when it comes to hair growth. So the more sulfur you have, the better it's going to be for your hair growth or regrowth. And that's why I choose to use the white onion rather than a red or brown, etc. However, you can use any other onion. And then when it comes to what's going to cut through the smell, it is actually the citrus fruits. So I'm using the easy peeler here, the clementine, but you can also use oranges, satsumas, or even grapefruit, any of the sweet citrus fruits. And I'm also using a lemon. That's really going to get rid of that onion smell. And it's also really good as a conditioner for your hair. And it's also really good for cleaning the scalp. The vitamin C is going to help promote collagen formation. And it also acts as an antioxidant, so it's going to help protect the hair and the scalp from free radical damage. So just wanted to note here that, although I'm using the two different types of fruits, you don't actually have to use both. You can just use one or the other. And the other thing I'm going to add is my favorite essential oil, peppermint essential oil. It's called Pepperitmentha, the different varieties. But you don't have to use peppermint essential oil. You can use any essential oil of your choice, and really good options will be the citrus ones. So if you've got like lemon essential oil or grapefruit or orange, those ones will be really good. Bergamot is also really, really nice. It smells lovely. Or you can just use something like lavender. And then we're going to need a blender to blend everything, and then something to strain into. So the preparation is actually very simple. We're going to chop everything up. So we're going to peel the onion and chop up the flesh, and then peel the fruit and chop those up as well. And then we're going to put everything in the blender and blend them up. So I'm choosing to remove the onion skin and the fruit peels, but they actually contain nutrients, and the fruit peels in particular actually have essential oils in them. So if you've got a really powerful blender and you wanted to, you could actually just pop everything in there without peeling. Just chop everything up without peeling and then just blend it all together. It'll still be absolutely fine. But I'm choosing to remove mine because my little blender, I don't think it could tolerate chopping up all those peels. So that's what I'm doing. So once I've done that, I'll come back and I'll explain the next steps. Okay, so I blended mine for about a minute. I just wanted to make sure that, this was blended really well. And now I'm going to strain it. And I'm just using the end of a pair of tights, but you could use a wig cap or a cheesecloth. You do want something really fine that's going to catch all those little particles, all that fiber. And it's really important to strain it because otherwise you get all that fiber in your hair and it'll be a nightmare to try and get out. So squeeze and get all the juice or as much of the juice as you can. So we're almost there. This is the very last step, and now it's just time to add the essential oils. So I'm adding about 7 to 8 drops of essential oils, and I'm just going to mix everything up, and that's it. So I usually just keep it in the jar like this because the way I apply it, to be honest, I just go and bend over a sink or the bath and I pour it over my scalp and then saturate my scalp and hair with it. And it's really important to protect your eyes because if this stuff goes into your eyes, I tell you, my lovely, you're going to suffer like crazy, and I really don't want that. So obviously I'm looking a bit wild here with that towel around my neck and that little headband around my head, but I just wanted to show you as much as I could, what I'm doing, but without getting all that juice in my eyes. So when you're applying, initially focus on the scalp. That's where you want most of this juice to actually go to begin with, especially if you haven't made a huge amount and you're going to massage it right into the scalp. You want that scalp to start getting invigorated, and you will actually start to feel a tingling sensation, and that's because of the onion as well as the lemon and the peppermint essential oil or whatever essential oil you would have added. So don't worry when you feel this tingling, it's nothing to be concerned about. It's actually what you're expecting. And make sure you go all the way around and apply it all over your scalp. So I think looking back, it probably would have been easier if I put it into an applicator bottle with a nozzle, but I didn't have one to hand, so I made kind of a makeshift applicator bottle thing. But as I said, normally I would just bend over the sink or a bathtub and just pour this over my head, onto my scalp and hair. And then that way I'm protecting my eyes and it gets directly onto my scalp. So this is really just to try and demonstrate what you're supposed to be doing. But listen to what I say, not what I'm doing. That's what I recommend in this case. Okay, my lovely. So, as you saw there, I saturated my scalp and my hair with this wonderful juice, and then I massaged my scalp for a few minutes just to get that blood flowing. And I kid you not, my scalp felt amazing, so refreshed and honestly so rejuvenated. And now we're just going to allow this to work, and I'm going to cover with cling film just to prevent the juice from dripping into my eyes and onto my neck and going everywhere. And then I'm going to cover with a plastic bag and then leave it on for a good 30 minutes. So 30 minutes is ideal, but if you can manage 15, then that's still good enough. And then after 30 minutes, just rinse it out. Shampoo, you need to shampoo this thing out, and then condition as normal. And here's just a photo of what my hair looked like afterwards. So I did some mini braids afterwards, and my hair, you can see it was so shiny. My scalp was so clean, and it felt so, so good. And there was absolutely no shedding whatsoever. So in terms of how often to use it, really depends on your goal. So for general maintenance, you can use it weekly on wash day. But if you've got a specific problem, then the second option is probably better, where you use it daily for 7 days per calendar month, and then leave it for 3 weeks and then go back to it until the issue is resolved. And then in terms of storage, you can make a big batch and then you can store it in the freezer, like in an ice cube tray, for up to 6 months. So I hope after seeing this recipe, you'll give onion juice a try, particularly if you've got thinning hair, hair loss for whatever reason, alopecia, postpartum hair loss, all those things, it can really be beneficial. But if you've got another recipe or idea that we can try, do let me know in the comment section and I can give it a go. Otherwise, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that and I hope you found it useful. And if you do try, come back and let me know what you think. I'm sure a lot of people would love to hear your feedback as well. Before I go, I'd like to give my subscribers a massive thank you, because your support and love, it means so much to me, and I want you to know that I really appreciate it and I appreciate you. And I also want to thank everybody who comes and engages with the content. So everybody who comes and comments, gives the video a thumbs up, all those things, they really help to support my channel. So I'm really grateful for that. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, then please do subscribe, and I'll also really appreciate it if you give the video a thumbs up, because that really helps to boost and support my channel. And if you want to be one of the first to know when I have a new video on the channel, just sign up for notifications. So I'll see you in my next video, my lovelies. Until then, you take care of yourselves and take care of your loved ones. Bye for now, and God bless.